In July on Smoke and Mirrors, Tandiswa and Zweli talk about how Jackson had them. Mother and Jackson find Kabelo has died. Fanyana leaves home against his parents' wishes. Sipo comes back, pays Tammy, and promises to do better. But Mada warns him about his death. Jackson is curious about Kabelo's death and thinks it was not a suicide. Pilil and Mandla tie up Kaise because they don't like him loving Fanyana. Jackson wants to prove Kabelo's death was not an accident, but Pagasi does not believe him. Fanyana argues with his dad about a relationship that is not accepted. Pagasi starts to doubt Kabelo's dad after hearing he was drunk. Sipo has problems after a bad night and finds out he has Liz. Zweletu tries to get Tandiswa back, but she says no, and his plan to hurt Jackson fails. Mata tries to separate Fanyana and Kaise but can't. Then she fires Fanyana. Tandiswa is surprised when Jackson wants to buy Caesar's house, but she won't sell. Mamiki wants Leroy that Tandiswa is with Zweletu, who is a criminal. Jackson gets more worried and makes his security stronger. Mamiki and Timmy thinks they have Liz and Leroy helps them feel better. Zweletu is surprised when Tandisa shows up with a weapon. Timmy talks to Songanga about his least worry, but Songanga say it's all in his head. Sakile is upset to find out that Zweletu and Tandiswa are together and kicks Zweletu out. Jackson is scared when Ngoka comes back. Mata agrees to let Songanga help with a cleaning for Kabelo, but he wants a lot of money. Jackson learns that Caesar's house has a special power. Jackson wants to buy the house for power but needs to stop Tandiswa from selling it. Petunia tries to make a drink for a ceremony but messes up. Mata tells Jackson that Virginia is buying the house, and Jackson makes her an offer. Kaise breaks up with Fanyana, making him very sad. Zweletu and Tandisa get closer. She decides to sell the house to Virginia, who is actually buying it for Jackson. Tandiswa sees Virginia at Caesar's grave and learns from Zweletu that Virginia is working with Jackson on selling a house. Tandiswa is very angry with Virginia for this. When she talks to Virginia does not care and wants Jackson. Zweletu thinks Jackson really wants Caesar's house for a special reason. Fanyana pretends he does not care about Kaisa, which makes her sad. Songanga's care seems to be affecting Mata. Tandiswa gives Zweletu keys to Caesar's house to find out why Jackson wants it, but she is surprised to find Ngoka there. Mandla asks his friend what they think about women earning more than men, and their answers make him feel insecure. Xoliswa warns Tandiswa that trouble is coming. Tandiswa is scared when she sees Ngoka, who is giving Zweletu a lot of power. Mata has to close her hotel because of a bad smell and has to ask Songanga for help, but he takes advantage of her by raising his price. When Zweletu stops Tandiswa from attacking Ngoka, who wants them to join him, but they say no. Instead, Ngoka teams up with Jackson. New episode of Smoke and Mirrors are on ETV every weekdays from 9 p.m.